This could be the single greatest piece of camping gear I have ever bought. I know what you're saying. This doesn't look like your typical piece of camping gear. High-speed internet in the middle of nowhere is an absolute game changer, and I'm going to tell you why. Now, before we get into all the nitty-gritty, I need to explain what this little white box is. Starlink is a satellite internet constellation developed by SpaceX, a company founded by Elon Musk. The goal of Starlink is to provide high-speed, low-latency internet across the globe, meaning the satellites orbit the Earth at an altitude of around 340 miles or 550 kilometers, so much lower than your typical satellites. This reduces latency and increases speed significantly. So basically there are thousands of small satellites that communicate with each other and ground stations to get you that high-speed internet anywhere in the world. As of 2024, there are over 5,000 mini satellites up there in the air, which makes it the largest satellite constellation on Earth. Starlink is now expanding beyond just residential, introducing their new Roam, which is available for RVs, boats, and even certain aircraft, which is kind of cool. Holland and I recently just went on a cruise with Royal Caribbean, and they have Starlink internet available for purchase the whole time, which is pretty cool. What I have purchased specifically is the Starlink Roam. It is a smaller dish, way smaller than the residential, way lighter, and it comes with two different power sources. You have a AC power, which plugs into a regular wall outlet, and you have DC power, which would plug into like a cigarette lighter on a car. I have used both of those options. I find them both to be good, but my favorite is an adapter from a company called Swarfworks. They make a DC power adapter that you plug in, and you're able to run a Milwaukee M18 battery off of it. So I don't need to haul around a heavy power bank. I don't need to plug it into the wall anywhere. I have true Roam. You know, I've flown with this to Hawaii and done live streams there. We're going to take it on other trips in the future. I'm able to bring this anytime I go out and film my camping videos, anytime I go film travel videos, and the whole thing only weighs a few pounds. And I think that's really cool. So there are a few cons, in my opinion, with Starlink Roam, and they are all related to price. The dish itself will run you about $600. Which is almost double what the residential is, even though it's smaller and, in my opinion, should be cheaper to make. So there are a few different plans. There's a 50 gig of high-speed internet plan a month, which will cost you $50. For me personally, I do live streams, I edit and upload YouTube videos. My wife is in medical school, so she's going to be using a lot of bandwidth as well. So I pay the ripe price of $165 a month, and that will give me unlimited high-speed internet. Now, I could complain and be like, wow, this is ridiculously expensive. But if you think about it, I can be in the middle of nowhere, anywhere, and do live streams, which is pretty insane. So, personally, for me, I am filming, editing, and uploading videos every week. It's an expense that I'm willing to make more as an investment for this YouTube channel. Would I recommend other people getting the unlimited? Probably not, unless you are doing something that is generating a little bit of revenue to help offset the cost. But if you are able to afford it, it is a luxury that I don't know how I ever went without. I know what everyone's thinking, the underlying theme. I want to go camping to get away from the internet. And that's great. I can unplug it. And it's really easy. I have the ability to be connected and disconnected, which rolls into one of my favorite things about Starlink, and that is the connectivity in case of an emergency. I actually keep this in my car at all times, because a lot of times I'm out filming, I'm by myself, I'm in the middle of nowhere, and I used to pay for the Garmin InReach satellite texting service. Now I don't have to, because I can just fire up Starlink if anything goes wrong, get internet, figure out what I need to do. So that aspect makes it, paying that $165 a lot more worth it to me. Now, I know this isn't your traditional piece of camping gear review video. I just love this so much, I figured I had to share it with people. If you are a subscriber to the channel or you've seen the live streams and stuff, I've been using it for, probably 2 or 3 months, and in those 2 or 3 months, probably camped 12 to 15 times. I've taken it to Hawaii, I've taken it down to southern Utah a bunch. I've fired it up in remote desert situations and national parks, and it's just been really versatile with that Milwaukee 12 volt mount. So I will go ahead and link that down in the description below. I'm not affiliated at all. I just really like the product. So that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick review. Starlink is awesome. If you are able to, if you have the means to go out and get roam, do it. You'll love it. And let me know if you guys want to see more review videos. I've had a lot of nights camping, and I got a lot of different gear. So let me know if you want to see that, and we'll see you guys later on. Thanks for watching.